talk about indie music globally. Indiscriminate indie will be fun. Indiscriminate indie music facts. Indiscriminate indie no record labels. Indiscriminate indie nothing but the facts.
Well, hello, and finally welcome to Indiscriminate Indie. All my apologies if you were tuning in at midnight exactly. I've had some computer issues all day, and it's been brutal. So hopefully everything's working half-assed anyway, and we'll get on with the program. Again, this is Indiscriminate Indie, and I am your host, Fryfogle. I will be doing this show every Friday night, featuring indie music from across the globe. Tonight I will be featuring a compilation that has just been put out by Factory Fast Records out of New York, USA. The title of the compilation is called Agent Z Saves the World. And this first song is called I Never Thought by the Garage Batz. Check it out. We'll talk some more.
Face against the city, the neon lights, you look so pretty. I see your blouse, it's so revealing. I'm about to show the way I'm feeling. I never thought that I could be alone with you eternally. I never thought that I could be alone with you eternally.
Hey there, right on. That was back-to-back songs off the new compilation, Agent Z Saves the World. That last song was by a band called the Windsor Project. The song Never Coming Home. The song before that was I Never Thought by the Garage Batz. Both off of Factory Fast Records' latest kick-ass compilation. This one called Agent Z Saves the World. Want to give Brian a shout out? Brian does a lot of stuff. Brian is from Factory Fast Records. I should qualify that. Brian has been and is doing a lot of great stuff for indie music. He's based out of New York, and he is global with the bands he has been working with. And Brian, you're doing a great job. Sorry, buddy, I'm struggling tonight. I was supposed to be on right at midnight. I'm having problems with my MacBook for some reason, and hopefully this is broadcasting all right now. And I'm just getting the kinks out. This is Indiscriminate Indie for May 22nd, 2015. I'm going to play another song for you off of Agent Z Saves the World from Factory Fast Records. This song is called None For Me by Wildhorse. Check it out.
Oh, the world's a man's got to be real. Why
Well, all right. That was Wildhorse from the UK with None For Me. Good tune. It reminded me of the Rolling Stones mixed with Jet. I don't know. It's hard to pin down somebody's music. I know it's tough to pin my own down. That is for sure. But yeah, check this compilation out from Factory Fast Records. Kicking some ass. So far, so good, eh? Factory Fast Records is out of New York. You can find them on the web and trace them down. I have to get their web address. I am not going to lie to you. I'm flying by the seat of my pants tonight with all the technical issues I had. This week in general, I'm behind schedule in many things. So I apologize, but let's keep on rocking with another song from Agent Z Saves the World. This song is from a band called The Pacers. The song, High and Lows. Check it out.
As his mind slowly crumbled within him, and suddenly the dark sky split. The universe fell down from it. It all came crashing down on him. He's got cracked lips and dirty fingers, a rotten stench that lingers, ripped shirts stained with dirt, and the bruises look like they must be hurting. And as you chase away the flies, he turns around, opens his eyes, and in that moment you realize it's the eyes and lows, that's just how it goes. It's up and down and around again. Up and down and around again. Alright. Your brain fires and your mind moves. Better get those snakeskin boots on. Black angels and grey rainbows. It's all good just as long as the mind blows. I see your wired eyes again, like something clicked inside your brain. But you're not worried, you're entertained. He's eyes and lows, oh, I see how it goes. It's up and down and around again. Around
Oh, right on, right on. Another good tune. That's a good rocker. Can see myself dancing to that one for sure. Not a pretty sight, but hey, I do what I can. That is the Pacers with Highs and Lows, I'm sorry. And that's off Factory Fast Records' newest compilation, Agent Z Saves the World. Tonight I'm featuring a bunch of songs from Factory Fast Records. There will be a couple more other than the ones off Agent Z Saves the World. But that is a secret, and that is coming up. This next song is from a band I've actually had a chance to play this song a couple times. It's a great rocket song, and really makes one want to dance. This song is by a band called the Poulsons, and this is Darker Dreams. Check it out. Right on, right on. There we go. That's the Poulsons with Darker Dreams. I don't know, that song just makes me want to shake my ass. Good job by the Poulsons. And good job by Factory Fast Records. Way to go, Brian. This compilation is kicking ass so far, brother. Good work out there. As indie artists, my firm belief is that we all have to work together. We have to, one, love the music, because we're sure not making a shitload of money, that is for sure. But hey, money will come if we work together. That's why I find myself very fortunate at this point. I find that I am making a lot of good connections and meeting a lot of great people. Brian, for one. I also want to give a shout out to my buddy, Dr. Bones. Dr. Bones does a great music radio show on Saturday nights as well as other nights. It's called New Music Saturday, and it features Dr. Bones and the Mad Andersons. They play all indie music from across the globe, so very similar format as mine, but they do a little bit more critique on the bands. which is cool. They do a great job, and it's a great show, and I was lucky enough to be on it a while ago. Brian, his name is Brian also, actually. Dr. Brian Bones. I'm going to have Brian over sometime here soon for a little interview, and me and him will have a few drinks and rock it out here as well. So Brian, thanks, brothers. Any indie bands that happen to be listening, if you would like your music played and or featured on my show, Indiscriminate Indie, please send me anything you have. MP3s, a bio, definitely some Twitter links or all your social media links. That would be great. Please make sure everything is labeled properly, as I don't have very much patience. So if you want your stuff played, make sure it's labeled. Please send it to iNoise Productions@gmail.com. That's INOISE Productions@gmail.com. Send me your stuff and I'll try to get you on as soon as I can. This is a new show and I'm a rookie, so I'm doing my best. Please don't trash my ass on Twitter. I'm doing what I can here. This next song is from a band called Dianetics. Again, off of Agent Z Saves the World. This is Cognitive Dissonance. Check it out.
my limits from a rational consideration of the consequences of my actions. That's how I determine what's moral. I get it from a foundation that says my actions have an effect on those people around me, and theirs have an effect on me. And if we're going to live cooperatively and share space, we have to recognize that impact. And my freedom to swing my arm ends at their nose, and that I have no right to impose my will over somebody else's will in that type of scenario. That's where I get it from. establishes unrealistic and irrational and immoral criteria by which to live. And then it creates a loophole so that you don't ever have to be responsible. Christianity is not a moral system. It is an immoral system because it specifically says that there aren't necessarily consequences that you're going to have to pay because of a loophole. And what is the loophole? It has nothing to do with how good you are or how morally you act or anything else. It has to do with whether or not you're willing to be a sycophant to an idea. God is just is directly contradicted by the idea that the Christian God is merciful. Perfect justice and perfect and any mercy are necessarily directly in contradiction because mercy is a suspension of justice. So do not pretend that your religion is moral and just.
Wow. Wasn't that quite the tune? That was just mind-blowing. I have to apologize. I guess I screwed up the name of the band too. That's Genetics, Cognitive Dissonance. Now that is one of the more original songs I've heard in a long time. I hadn't had a chance to listen to that one yet. Killer, man. A lot of really good musicianship in there. Just really interesting arrangement. So right on. Right on. Agent Z Saves the World just continues to kick some ass here. All the bands have been really good so far. I have to apologize. I was notified that there are some buffering issues with the show tonight, and I do apologize on that profusely. I have had all kinds of technical issues the last couple of weeks. I don't know. Now my new MacBook Pro is giving me a hard time. So anyway, I'll get all that figured out in the meantime. But yeah, once again, you're listening to Indiscriminate Indie, a show all about indie music. I will have interviews with different special guests coming up down the road. I did an interview with Andy Zovko about a week ago, but we blew that one out of the water and somehow lost the track and lost the interview. So I will be re-interviewing Andy Zovko soon. Andy is also an artist that has been featured by Factory Fast Records, and I will be playing a little bit of Andy Zovko soon. The next song I have coming up, and hopefully I have the band's name right and everything, is Disappear. And although I did not play the songs in order on the album, that is the last song for Agent Z Saves the World. This song is called Goodnight, Mr. Frankenstein by Disappear. Check it out. Well, all right. So that's the last song off Agency Saves the World. That band is Disappearer. The song, Goodnight, Mr. Frankenstein. Right on. Great compilation. You can check that out online. You can find Factory Fast Records on Twitter, Facebook, and pretty much everywhere else too. Good work, Brian. Excellent compilation, my friend. I can't wait to get another one from you. That's what indie music's all about. And as I was saying earlier, as artists, as indie radio hosts, as indie promoters, indie record labels, indie artists, indie everything, whatever it may be, I firmly believe we all need to stick together, support and promote and support, and just work it. All bohemian-like. Let's do it. Once again, great work from Factory Fast Records. That was Agent Z Saves the World in its entirety. Now, I myself, Fryfogle, am an indie artist. Thus, my complete love for indie artistry. But I was also fortunate enough to be featured on one of Factory Fast Records' compilations. And it was titled Creatures of the Night. I'm going to play the song for you that Brian featured from me, Fryfogle. This song is called 11 Long Years. Check it out.
Never tangible.
patience here is considered a virtue when you know what is beyond your will. Don't let them catch you sleeping, or you'll awake with scorn, eyes, and madness at the door, surrounded by iron bars, scratching on your knees on the floor.
dragging along traitors and lies. It would kill her to treat me kind. How could a heart be so untrue? Where this cruel wind comes from, I haven't a clue. It's all over now, my baby blue. The rains have come down and washed out my shoes. Yeah. Now I'm going down slow. There ain't no hurry to get back. No, no, no. I got hit way down below. I'm a walking heartache. Can't go on like this. No, no, no. Yeah. Yeah. What's the matter with women today? I swear I'm gonna stay away. What they used to hide in the night, they proudly put on display in the naked light of day. What you try to say? There ain't enough hours in the day. I swear my heart's bound to break down. Oh, break down, yeah.
All right. That was 2 in a row here on Indiscriminate Indie. That last song was A Walking Heartache by Andy Zovko. That song was featured on Bag of Bones, yet another kick-ass compilation from Factory Fast Records. The song before that, well, that was me, Fryfogle. The song 11 Long Years, also featured on Factory Fast Records, Creatures of the Night. So, speaking of Andy Zovko, the reason I played those two back-to-back is Andy Zovko is a good friend of mine. Andy is a great songwriter. I don't say that just because he's my friend. He is a great songwriter, a great guy, a great artist. I can't wait to have him back on here for an interview. That will be coming up soon. Andy currently lives in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I am broadcasting live from iNoise Productions in London, Ontario, Canada. Coming to you from the Great White North. And this is Indiscriminate Indie. The reason I brought Andy, or played Andy and I back to back, is Andy being the artist that he is. 11 long years, probably 98% of the lyrics were written by Andy. It was a short story that